Hey everybody, Lewis here, out in the Rshackbbq shop. So first off, besides my beloved Seattle Seahawks, go Hawks, I guess you'd say my second favorite team is the Houston Texans. I remember back in the day they had a running back when they were the Houston Oilers. Running back named Earl Campbell. Boy, could that guy run. He would run over people. Such a strong running back. Plus, he's a barbecue guy. He's a food guy. He has a restaurant down there in Texas. Does sausage and some barbecue. I want to go there someday and check him out. I also want to give a shout out to a good buddy of mine, Rich, over at Rich's Rivers Smokers, West Virginia. I'm not going to try to say that 5 times fast. Anyway, he is a great guy and does great videos. He and Miss Katie, they're awesome together. We should all go check him out. He is so close to 1,000 subscribers. So please check him out and subscribe. Let's get him over that 1,000 plateau. You won't regret it. Anyhow, I'm going to show you a few of my grills that I have out here stored in the shop, and then show you some videos of this week's cook, which I did ribeye steaks on my Weber Genesis gas grill. Now, I marinated these steaks in my wife's super secret marinade. I can tell you that it's Worcestershire sauce based. It's got some lemon juice. It's got some garlic. It's got some soy sauce. But from that, I don't know. She doesn't even share it with me. She kicks me out of the kitchen. Can you believe that? When she makes this marinade. But it is dang good. I will tell you that. Then I topped that with a shrimp Parmesan topping. It's a copycat of what you could get at like Applebee's, but it turned out really, really good. I'll show you that. And then for a side, I did mushrooms in my slow cooker crock pot. These mushrooms, they could be a topping on a steak, shrimp, or not shrimp, chicken, pork chops. Oh, it's so good. Or it can be a side dish. Or even better, it could be a appetizer for like the big game or holiday parties. So it's really versatile, I guess you could say. Well, anyhow, let's get into this week's cook and let me show you what I did. Keep on grilling, everybody. Okay, so this is my 26-inch black Weber. Right next to it in the shop here, I have my redhead, as they call them. I use it as a pizza cooker. As you can see, it's got the the pizza plate in there. And then next to it, we have just a little 18-inch black Weber that I picked up. Really good condition. Hardly ever been used. And then also out here we have our stainless steel Performer in the what they call a cobalt blue, which is absolutely beautiful. Got one little nick in it, but picked that up, and you can see that's what it looks like inside there. And then you got your charcoal tray there, and then your igniter system on it. I've never cooked on this one since I picked it up, but she's a beauty. So there's a few of my grills, kettles that I have out here in the shop, waiting for the weather to get better.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up!
Okay, here we are at the oven, and what you want to do is start out by putting in 2 tablespoons of butter. and we'll get that melting. Then we're going to add special butter. This is got Parmesan, basil, and garlic butter. So we'll put this in there and get it melting. And to that, we're going to add 1 packet of ranch salad dressing mix. So we'll add that in there and we'll stir it all together here. And then we'll add it to our mushrooms. And once it's stirred in. So I'm a lefty, so I have to do everything left-handed here. So let's turn this pot around so I can get a good stir going on it. And now we will get it prepared to add it to the slow cooker crock pot mushrooms. Here we are. We're going to dump the white mushrooms, or whatever they're called, criminy, C-R-I-M-I something mushrooms. So we'll get those down there in the crock pot, and then we'll get our saucepan and come over and pour the buttery goodness over the top of it. Get as much of that goodness in there on top of the mushrooms. So now we will put the lid on it and set it to the low setting, and we'll let it go for 4 hours. Okay, let's get the shrimp Parmesan going. What you want is a heated up pan. I have it on like medium high. We're going to put in 1 pint of heavy whipping cream, and we're just going to turn it around, stir it around, and let it reduce a little bit here. Once it starts bubbling or boiling, we're going to start out with a 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan. We'll add the other half later on once we get everything stirred up. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of basil into it. We're going to salt it, and then we're going to put some pepper in it. It's probably about a tablespoon of each of those in with the mixture. So now we'll just stir it up and let it reduce down. Now to get the shrimp ready, we've got a tablespoon of butter here. We're going to mix it and get it heated kind of up. To that, we're going to add a tablespoon of garlic and about a teaspoon of lemon juice. I'm just using bottled true lemon juice. We're going to stir that up, and then we'll add our shrimp and let it kind of cook in the buttery lemon mix here for a little bit. Okay, now that our shrimp is cooked and it's all nice and seasoned up, we're going to switch pans around and we're going to add that to our Parmesan mix. And we're going to stir that all in. We got it on low so it'll simmer. So here we are out at the Weber Genesis Redhead gas grill cooking the steaks. Boy, if you could smell this, you would be wanting to come over and have dinner. Let's get in a close-up look at these steaks that I'm cooking. They are just turning out so beautiful. It's about 32 degrees outside. That's why I chose to go with the gas grill tonight. Have a Coleman lantern kind of lighten up the evening. So now we're back inside. The mushrooms have been going for 4 hours. Let's take the lid off and taste one of these things. Sample one.
Look at how good that looks in all that
Great
beautiful
as an appetizer
liquid
in a
mess,
football
as I
game,
call it. Let's
or
pick one of these
Christmas
out
party or
and take a
something like
test.
that also.
Taste.
Or even as a topper on steak or chicken or something like that. Let's try one.
Oh, yes, that is good. You can certainly taste the garlic and the Parmesan and the butter mix in that mushroom.
Okay, so now you come over here, got the steak done, and you put your Parmesan shrimp topping on it. So, gotta get a good helping of that. Maybe a couple more shrimp. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be so good. Alrighty, and then we'll come over here and we'll dig out some of these delicious, delicious mushrooms. Put them on there, like that. Alright, let's sample this. Cheers. So, take a bite of that delicious ribeye steak here. That marinade that my wife, very secret about it, but it's awesome. She won't even tell me what's in it, but it is so good. Oh, so much flavor to that perfectly grilled steak. Now let's try the Parmesan with the shrimp in it here. Bite. And steak all in one. Wow, so good. Yeah, this is what kind of like what you can get at Applebee's. It's got the Parmesan cheese and the shrimp on top of it. So good. It is delicious. Cheers, everybody. Wow, I'm gonna go eat now.